Hafa. Welcome to Tango Talks, where we answer your burning question. How was that movie? I'm Constance.
And I'm Jess. And today we're going to talk about The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, A Quiet Place Part 2, and Disney's Cruella, which are all now showing at the Micronesia Mall Stadium Theaters. Let's talk about The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. So this one follows the story of Ed and Lorraine again, still from the last two. It keeps on going from their cases. This one is one of their bigger cases, though. This is one that shocked the whole nation. This one talks about ARNE, who is possessed in the movie, where he, it was a little boy, and then it moved on to ARNE. And in this one, he hurts someone, he's really bad, and it goes to the trials, which is very interesting, because that's what makes this one so much more different. It's that you don't ever really see a paranormal case in, like, judicial trials. Mm-hmm. So for this one, it was like, how are they gonna sell that this guy was possessed and murdered someone to everyone? How are they gonna, make him not seem guilty?
Yeah. So ARNE is basically claiming the devil made me do this bad thing.
Yeah.
So following Conjuring 1 and 2, it's different because 1 and 2 is more of
haunted houses,
yeah, where they're trying to get rid of the demonic out of the home to have the family live a better life.
Yeah.
In this one, ARNE's possessed.
And we see it because, like, there are other parts in the film where he's not just in the house. There are other parts where he's in prison while he's waiting out his sentence, where we see this other thing happen. And interesting enough, it wasn't just him in this movie. There were other people that were possessed, and it was focusing on more than one possession case in this one. That's what made it more different than the last one.
Just showing the aspect that if you talk to the demon, it'll transfer to you.
Yeah, don't talk to demons.
Don't
Please
do that.
Don't
grab your Ouija board and try to go on and talking to demons to see if you can get possessed.
Conjuring 2 reference.
Yeah. But other than that, like, also, the feel of the movie was different. It's not directed by James Wan, but I think this movie still had some aspects of the feel of the Conjuring universe.
And it was really good, yeah. Still got scared from it, and yeah.
You guys watch Conjuring 1 and 2 before you watch 3, so you can buy your tickets at the Micronesia Mall Stadium Theaters.
Tango Talks is presented to you by Pepsi. As always, movies are better with Pepsi.
Tango Talks is also brought to you by 76 Circle K. Bring any of your filler-up cups to our snack bar and have them refilled. $3 for your drink and $4 for your popcorn.
Now let's talk about A Quiet Place Part 2. This one takes off right after the first one, so if you haven't seen the first one, you might want to go do that. With this one, it was a very interesting take because in this one, I really felt like I don't have to be quiet when chewing my popcorn.
You're lying. I felt like I had to really be quiet.
Compared to the first one, this one felt like there was a lot more breathing room to do it. Yeah. Because in this one, they're not just living in their family house. This one, they're moving away because of what they did with the creatures. They're trying to find another place to live in.
Guys, it follows literally right after Quiet Place 1. So you need to watch it before watching this
definitely.
If you haven't.
So with this one, we see them run into some old people, and we get a little more insight on what the creatures were and where they came from. This one literally shows us what happened on day 1, so we still see a little bit of John Krasinski in there, even if only for the first 5 minutes, which was nice and refreshing to see him again after what happened horribly in the first movie where he... Anyways.
Well, with John Krasinski, there were parts of the movie where I loved what he did. Hearing from Millie's perspective, like, it was just so interesting. Those were the parts where I couldn't eat or move anything. Like, here I am putting Mochi Crunch on my popcorn, and I'm just like, wait, it's quiet. Oh no, I'm gonna cause the monster to come. It's just
like...
Yeah, exactly!
Honestly, I didn't even know her name. The fact that you remember her name surprises me, because in the first movie, they're not talking. So, like,
exactly.
I really give you props for even remembering her name there.
I think Millie's her actual name. I just watched a lot of...
like, research and stuff about it?
No, I watched a lot of interviews with this movie because they literally wanted it to only be available in theaters. So you guys can't find this anywhere else. It's only in theaters. And we're showing it right now at the Micronesia Mall.
So yeah, get your tickets and chew your popcorn quietly.
So we're going to talk about Disney's Cruella. So it's another live action from Disney. This one is an origin story Cruella, well, her name is Estella. She is a genius fashion designer.
Okay.
It follows when she's young to growing up. So she didn't come from a good life when she was younger, but she always had her mom. Things happen, and she gets to where she is in life. She becomes what she wants to, a fashion designer in London.
Okay.
And it was really good. I mean, the fact that I was watching it and I forgot it was Disney. This is the first PG-13 Disney movie. Film. And the fact that it's live action was very interesting, you know.
Well, I'm one of those people who haven't seen the movie, so I'm going to just ask you the burning question, how was that movie? But I also want to ask you, compared to the 101 Dalmatians film, like, how different was it? Do you remember that film? Do you remember watching that?
So,
that was a long time ago.
101 Dalmatians, she's out to get the dogs, right? This one, she's not killing the dogs for her clothing. Literally, you guys have to watch the movie. Like, there are Dalmatians in the movie, but it's not for what you think.
Okay, because I did see Dalmatians in the trailer, and I was like, I see her holding them by the leash. I'm like, oh no, that's not a good thing compared to what happened in the first one.
So in this one, Estella, Cruella is her alter ego for her genius fashion designing skills.
Okay.
She really wants to work in this fashion industry, Liberty, who's, I guess, run or owned by the Baroness. And the Baroness is the one who holds the 101 Dalmatians, but just Dalmatians in general. Okay. You guys need to watch it. The fact that it's a PG-13 movie, it's Disney. It's kind of dark, you know.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Interesting, exactly.
Yeah. Make me want to watch it.
I mean, people see Cruella on our box office, but it's actually Disney's Cruella. You guys should come see it.
Yeah, it's now showing at the Micronesia Mall Stadium Theaters.
Also, now showing at the Micronesia Mall Stadium Theaters, we have Spirit Untamed, Something for the Kids, the Oscar-winning movie, Minari, and we still have Demon Slayer Mugen Train in theaters.
Save the dates. On June 11, we'll be getting the Broadway musical turned into a cinematic masterpiece, In the Heights, and we'll also be getting Peter Rabbit 2, The Runaway. On June 16, the sequel to The Hitman's Bodyguard will be coming out called The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
Our snack bar is open. Don't forget to bring back your Alpha Bucket to have it refilled with popcorn. Receive $1 off your purchase.
Also bring back any of your 76 Circle K filler-up cups and refill them for $7. $3 to refill your drink cup with any Pepsi fountain drink, and $4 to refill your popcorn cup.
And while you're refilling your filler-up cups, try out some of our Popcornopolis popcorn. We have the classic caramel, the dangerously delicious zebra, and the fruity unicorn flavors.
Tango Theatres is proud to announce Military Mondays, where all active duty military personnel, reserved, and veterans receive a discount at both our box office and snack bar at Tango Theatres every Monday. Just show your military ID and we'll show you our gratitude.
Tickets for Minari are only $6 per admission. Get your tickets now while it's in theaters.
And that's a wrap.
And we'll see you at the movies.
Adios, muchachos.